Hello. So today I'm testing out these tiny little tabletop canvas sets that come with a little easel, and this is meant for acrylic paint, and I have acrylic paint markers. So I'm going to see how well the acrylic paint markers work on the canvas, because that would give you the ability to do fairly detailed little designs and not be dealing with a brush or other kind of implement which might be harder to manage. So this is a Studio Series kit. I'm going to start with the black, I think. Oh, look, my cat is coming to help. Thank you so much, Kitty. No, you can't actually plunk down there because that's where I'm trying to do my painting. You want to sniff the pen? Yes, you want to sniff the pen because it's so sniffable. But here, I want to be able to actually work on this. All right, are you done chewing? All right, here, chew for a second, and then I can get on with this. All right, thank you. And now that it is properly chewed, sweetie, we're going to push past the kitty head. Thank you so much. No, you don't want to eat the tip of this. Now, strangely, you would think that this would stick to the back, but it doesn't seem to connect to that very well unless I'm... Nope, just doesn't stick. Alright, we're just putting it down. Alright, so let's do... Sweetie, you're going to make it hard. Like, the whole point of this was to do a detailed line, and it's hard for me to do a detailed line when you are nuzzling your head all over the marker. Alright, is it fully nuzzled? Need a little more nuzzling? Alright, now can I draw? There we go. Sweetie pie. Right. Ha! Alright, the other second. Oh, now I can't see the canvas because she's sticking her head right into my face. Nope. Alright, come on, sweetie. I just want to draw a flower. What if I do it over here while you're lying on my hand? Yes, you can lay on my hand and I will do it over here. Alright, I need to draw now. I'm going to draw now, sweetie. Is that nice to itch your head on? You would think that I never pet this cat and that she's like in some sort of a attention withdrawal stage. But the truth is that she gets petted quite frequently. Alright, I got a moment to be able to draw things. Haha! Oh, sweetie. Alright, that's fine. Let me just make sure that I'm still in the... Alright, so we get half the screen with the cat. That's alright. I can actually draw. Now my hands are a little shaky, which is the whole reason that I wanted to try the markers instead of a paintbrush, because I thought this might be easier to manage. Alright, so you can definitely feel the texture of the canvas, which I like. I don't know if you can hear the little scratchy noises of it. Let's put another one in this one. So, as I mentioned, my hands are shaky, so you have to take that into account with looking at this, but the ink flows very well onto the surface. There aren't any hips or skips or that kind of thing due to the surface itself. It's moving very smoothly. Some little leaves on here. So in terms of the canvas behaving nicely with the acrylic pen, it is doing that. Over that way. Alright, let's try adding some color to it. So I am very pleased with how the acrylic. Oh, you're actually giving me some space over here, kitty. You are so sharing. So sharing and gentle. In terms of the way the color is showing up on this canvas, I am very pleased with the color brightness. And I will give it a few moments to dry here, but I have a sense that this is going to adhere very nicely to this canvas. So I think that this will be a perfect solution for these little canvases, or certainly a solution. Certainly you could do brushes with actual acrylic paint if you were interested in doing that kind of fine level of detail with the brush, and maybe for you using a brush is easier than using a pen. But I think for people with hand challenges like me, that the brush ends up being a little more challenging for placement, and the pen ends up being a little easier to deal with. Just get a little more blue into those nooks. And again, this test that I'm doing is with acrylic pens, so these are not alcohol ink pens or other kinds of pens. They are actually putting down acrylic paint, which is what these canvases were designed to work with. So they are definitely a good option to try out. Some little green leaves. Alright, put a little, I keep trying to open the other end of it. Oh, surprise, there's a cat hair on there. That's alright. We'll get it off. That's Zuzu's assistance to that. Alright, so there we go. So I don't want to run my finger over it right now, but we'll try this part. Yes, so it has dried to a nice steady state, so that will hold up. This seems to work quite nicely. So I am definitely a fan of the canvas little mini kits with the little easels and with the acrylic paint markers. So this test is a success. Ask with any questions.